It's been a month since the Putrajaya line Phase 1 opened, and we have a 16% rise in ridership during the 1-month free ride. I rode the line 2 times, first at the start of free rides, and another at the end of free rides. So let me take my experiences and conclude. Welcome to the Late Review. Well, it's been so long since the newest transit line opened in the Klang Valley, and I don't feel anything other than excitement. It's good to see they standardized the station, like signs, station layout and train specs. Which makes everything simpler. Because I never have that feeling from non-MRT rapidKL lines. I would like to see different trains run on the various lines, which is possible on MRT lines. Now let us take a look at the station.
Disgusting!
Oh, much better. Also, I've noticed the platform screen door color at former Jinjang line stations is for the Putrajaya line. Excuse me, if you already know that you'll use Kwasa Damansara as an interchange station, why don't you build it in yellow in advance? Not a serious problem, but big L for you, MRT Corp. I hope they don't repeat this for Putrajaya line Phase 2 and MRT 3. So, let's talk about trains. When I first stepped into the train, it gave me a Singapore's MRT feeling. At Klang Valley, it is hard to differentiate the priority seat because it's in the same color. But the seats are very obvious on the Putrajaya line, very straightforward. You don't need to look at the sign to know that it's a priority seat. Also, I don't understand the design of the ducky face, so if you do, please tell me in the comments below. Maybe they did it just for memes? Now let's talk about the passenger information system. Again, like the Jinjang line, the route map is circular. I wonder if the loop can be complete if they add an express service from Kwasa Damansara to Putrajaya. The Jaya line has more stations than the Putrajaya line and Jinjang line. And they can fit every station onto the LCD in a straight line, even though the screen is smaller than MRT1. The PIS at the stations are good. Don't know when rapidKL will get rid of that weird rectangular thing. It clearly doesn't show the second train, only shows the time if the train is within 3 minutes on the Ampang line, and doesn't even work on the KL monorail line. And finally, nice feature, especially for the audibly impaired. It also reminds me of this. The announcement is loud and clear, but so yeah, it's been a month, and the free ride period wasn't ended yet when I was riding the train. It was empty, so this became wrong. And do you guys feel the vibration when the train is moving is slightly worse than the Jinjang line train? Yeah, no one can beat Siemens stability. The train stopping area is centered, rather than this, which is excellent, and it seems like they have reserved space for 6-car trains, I guess. But how about underground stations? Overall, the MRT Phase 1 did help out residents there a lot, as the commuter frequency is shit there. Anyways, I hope Phase 2 isn't delayed, as it connects from the north to the east of the city center, and also a new way from Serdang and Putrajaya to the capital. But how about the free rides? Well, I think we have the same thought on this, which is Rasua. How many things can 155 million ringgits do? Maintenance? More bus services? Thanks for watching this video. Everything I said is based on my own opinion. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section. And if you somehow enjoyed this video, make sure to press the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more content like this. You can also click on this video to see me explain Putrajaya line phase 1 in 100 seconds.